Hey everybody, Kevin Hendricks here, jumping on Periscope. I don't usually do this, so I don't know what I'm doing, so I hope you'll cut me some slack and be patient with me while I try and do Periscope here. I wanted to jump on today to talk about homelessness. My friend Mark Horvath is doing a 5K tomorrow as part of the United Way's Home Walk fundraiser to help homeless veterans. My friend Mark is a tireless advocate for the homeless. He's been homeless himself, spent a lot of time on the streets of LA, and kind of got himself back together, got off the streets, and has spent a ton of time helping homeless people. He's at Hardly Normal on Twitter. He's the founder of InvisiblePeople.tv. So he's just done so much work to help homeless people, to actually help people who are homeless. Just literally on the streets. I mean, the guy, he's known for getting socks and delivering socks to people because he knows that's what they need because they don't have that. And they're on the streets and their feet are wet or cold and they need clean socks. And that's a huge need for homeless people. Mark has been a huge person kind of helping me understand homelessness and what it's about and to know more than just feeling guilty when I see somebody on the side of the road with a cardboard sign. So Mark is just a huge inspiration to me and a great friend, and always kind of challenging us to do more and to put our money and our mouth, put our money where our mouth is, put our money where our mouse is, to not just click on things and say we support them, but to actually do them, to give money, to get out and do something and not just say something, to show that we care for the homeless, and not just say we do and then, yeah, I care about it because we all care about it and not ever do anything. I heard, I guess yesterday I saw the link that Mark was doing this 5K walk, and I saw that he had a matching grant for up to $5,000. So if you donate money, it gets matched. And I saw that he had raised $100 so far, and that was it. And I was just like, that's it? Come on, we can do better than that. This is helping homeless veterans. These are people who've served our country and deserve our support and help to get a house, to get back on their feet. They don't deserve to be, living in an alley or wherever they are, trying so hard. They need some help, and it's our duty to help them. So I wanted to kind of jump in and help Mark raise some money for this walk he's doing. He's doing it tomorrow, so this isn't like something that's going to go on and on for weeks. This is now. He's doing the walk in less than 24 hours, so we need to raise the money now to help people. So what it is Mark is doing is there's a 5K run walk that the United Way of Los Angeles is doing tomorrow. It's called Home Walk. All the money goes to help homeless veterans. The United Way is doing a lot of great work. They do a lot of housing first initiatives to really help people who are homeless, get them back on their feet and help them through what they're going through. Mark has been there. He knows what it's like. He knows the issues involved, and he knows his stuff. So it's really great to see him involved in this. And for me, that tells me that I can trust what's happening here. This is worth. This isn't just some random organization or some. I'm not throwing money down the drain. These are organizations that are helping people on the streets and helping our veterans. So I'm happy to help, happy to pitch in, and I hope you'll join me and donate or spread the word or do whatever you can. If it's $5, if it's $10, if it's $100, I don't care, whatever. If you can't give money, just tell your friends. Please spread the word and help us help us help the homeless veterans. Help me, help Mark, help the homeless. I mentioned there was a matching grant. So Mark had kind of a friend or a private donor or whatever said personally to Mark that he would, this person would match the money up to $5,000. So whatever donations Mark brings in, this person is going to match it for Mark's thing. So your money gets doubled, and that's what first motivated me. That hey, this is like free money. We need to take advantage of this. But even better, I found out today, the Hilton Foundation has offered to match every team that raises $5,000 for the whole United Way Home Walk. They're going to match all those donations. So in the end, the money we donate for Mark's walk can get tripled. So if you give $5, it's not just going to be $5 to help homeless veterans. It's going to be $15. Do the math. We can triple the money though. So for me, that's really exciting. That this is a great opportunity. If we can rally enough support and we can generate some money to help people, that money can go a lot farther than just the few bucks I have or the few bucks you have. Obviously, if we pool it all, that's great. But then we can triple it and really help our veterans who need our help. So that's kind of the situation. I hope you'll consider making a donation, consider spreading the word, and help us out here. If you go to my Twitter feed, I've got the links for the direct link to donate. There's a link to my blog post where I kind of explain all this and give some links to who Mark is and some of the stuff I've done with Mark in the past, so you know who Mark is, and kind of explain what all this stuff is about. So find the links there on Twitter. You can go to my site, kevindhendricks.com, and there's the blog post is right there, and there's the links there. So please go and donate and check that out. So yeah, I was going to talk about a couple other things. So the charity, it's United Way of Greater Los Angeles, or Greater Los Angeles United Way, something like that. It's in LA. It's where Mark has spent a ton of his time and knows the organizations and knows the people there. It's the United Way. So you could even look into if your employer has a matching thing. There's a little box to check on the donate form for that you might be able to get your employer to pitch in some funds and do more than triple your money. So that'd be pretty cool too. So it's a great cause. I mean, homeless veterans, come on. These are people who've fought for our country, who've put it on the line. We're talking about all the dangers of terrorism, and there are so many people willing to sign up and serve in our military, and we need to take care of them. Both now when they're in the military and when they're out of the military. There are so many people. You look at the stats of the people who are homeless, and there's an incredible portion of them that are of the homeless people who are veterans. It's kind of sad the populations of homeless of who ends up being homeless. There's a lot of foster kids who end up homeless, just a huge percentage of veterans. Just some of these groups that we really need to be taking care of, and this seems like a great opportunity to do that for our veterans. So I hope you'll join me in kind of supporting a good cause here. The other thing that strikes me in all of this, another reason I wanted to jump into this and get involved, was because the past few weeks on social media just... that's about how it makes me feel. That's how I'd sum it up. It just makes me sigh and just roll my eyes and want to stab myself with a spork. We're fighting about everything. We're arguing about all this political garbage, and it's, one side says this and one side says this, and we've got our little memes and we've got all our little, gotcha quotes and our, oh, you didn't think of that, burn, I got you. And it's just so stupid, and it just makes me want to just, why are we doing this to ourselves? Why are we fighting all the time and arguing? And it makes social media so frustrating. I just want to get off Facebook and never go there again. But then I remember the stuff Mark does. I remember how Mark has used social media to tell the stories of people who are homeless, that he's gone out with a camera and just said, hey, tell me your story, and then shared that. And it's opened my eyes, and I know a lot of people have been touched by the work Mark has done. Social media doesn't have to be painful and stabby and just make you feel like things are so dumb, especially after the attacks in Paris and Beirut and all over the world, and all the social media angst, and just even the way I said that, Paris and Beirut and Baghdad were all, why don't you care about those places, and why is Paris so important? And we all argue about this, and there were all the memes about Syrian refugees versus homeless veterans, and why should we help out the Syrian refugees when we're not helping out the homeless veterans, and just on and on. And I just want to say, oh my gosh, shut up, stop. Let's stop arguing and fighting about these things. Why don't we just do something? Instead of pitting refugees against veterans, why don't we just help somebody, anybody? I don't care. So that's part of my motivation in this of let's stop all the bickering and let's just do something. Here's a chance to help homeless veterans. Your money can get tripled. It's a great cause. Who's going to say we shouldn't help out homeless veterans? And this is a great way to do it. United Way, Mark Horvath, and your donation can get tripled. So that's huge. So please, let's make the internet less stabby. Let's do some good, and not just be at each other's throats. Let's help some people out and do some good. So please check it out and make a donation. I think that'd be really great. And yeah, let's give Mark support. He's done so many great things. He's a real inspiration, and I just want to just send him out there when he's doing this 5K and getting out there and doing something healthy and helping people, that we can really support his cause and really rally the troops and bring in some donations to help Mark and help Mark help homeless veterans. It's a great cause. So let's do it. I'll shut up now. KevinDHendricks.com. I've got my blog post where I explain this. The link to donate is there. If you go to my Twitter feed, the last few tweets have the links, the direct link to donate. So please donate anything you can. Just a few bucks would be great, and it gets tripled. So you're given more than just whatever money you have. And if you don't have any money, I understand. I know times are tough and not everybody has spare money to donate. Just spread the word. Tell some friends. Let people know about this and how they can help out. It's Friday, November 20th today. This 5K run is tomorrow on Saturday, the 21st. So we don't have a ton of time here. We kind of need to jump on this now and take advantage of these matching fund offers to help our homeless veterans. So please do that. Please make a donation. And thank you, thank you, thank you. It's great to see the internet do something good and not just be annoying and obnoxious and a waste, but to actually help people. That's exciting, and I like that. So thank you for making that happen.